John Cena turning heel. It seems like all the John Cena's fans out there is disappointed and they all being a bunch of crybabies about it though. Oh my god, I never really expected John Cena to ever turn heel. I mean, some of you people take wrestling way too freaking serious, man. Way too freaking serious, man. The John Cena heel turn was all right. It's not up there with Hulk Hogan turning on everybody. It would never match up to Hulk Hogan. You know, I've said it years ago. I said it 15 years ago. I said if John Cena was to ever turn heel, it would not be a bigger impact than Hogan turning heel. I predicted that 15 years ago in one of my old videos that it's not going to have the same impact like Hogan did when he turned heel in 96. And I was right. It didn't have that same impact. You know, those glory days of wrestling is gone. Those days are gone now. But a lot of John Cena fans out there, some are upset and some are happy that John Cena finally turned heel. First of all, this is not going to hurt John Cena's credibility. John Cena's already a movie. He's already into movies. He's already doing TV commercials. John Cena's already established. He's a 16-time WWE champion. John Cena turning heel, it's not going to hurt nothing. It's not going to hurt him. He's already established. John Cena doesn't really need WWE no more, just like The Rock. They don't need WWE no more. They can go do movies and do other things for their careers. Some people say this was WWE should have did this a long time ago. Yeah, I agree. They should have done this a long time ago. Because if Vince McMahon was still in charge, Vince McMahon would have never pulled the plug. Vince would have never pulled the plug. Now everybody sees the difference. When Triple H is in the office, Triple H pulled the plug and said, "Hey, dude, we're gonna turn you heel, whether you like it or not." You know what I'm saying? We're gonna turn you heel. I ain't Vince McMahon. I ain't gonna hesitate. We're gonna turn you heel. And I'm pretty sure Triple H asked John Cena, "Do you want to turn heel since you're about to be on your way out the door? Do you want to just give somebody to remember about you before you leave the WWE?" And John Cena probably was comfortable with it. Now, 15 or 12 years ago, John Cena probably would have been uncomfortable of doing that. But, you know, some people say, John Cena should have turned heel when him and The Rock was feuding. That was the best time to do it. Yeah, I agree too. During the time when him and The Rock was going at it, that was the best time to turn John Cena heel right there and then. But, you know, Vince McMahon got cold feet and didn't want to do it. Now, had Triple H been in charge back then, Triple H probably would have went for it and allowed John Cena to become a heel. So what does this mean right here, people? What does this mean right here for John Cena, though? Well, you're not going to be seeing the smiling John Cena no more when he comes out. I don't know if they're going to come out on Raw or SmackDown. Most likely it's probably going to be SmackDown, or John Cena probably going to be talking on the Triton to explain to people why he did what he did. But there was a lot of reasons why WWE didn't really want to turn John Cena heel, because Vince McMahon said it many times that even if they were to turn John Cena heel back then, the fans would still cheer him. They would have cheered him no matter what. So they thought it wouldn't make much of a difference. So they was like, he might as well stay as a babyface, because if we turn this guy heel, fans are still going to cheer him no matter what. And which I agree too. I think if they would have turned John Cena heel 10 or 12 years ago, I mean, yeah, he would have got booed. He would have got booed. Fans would have booed him for a short period of time, but he would, you know, he would have, the fans would have still loved him no matter what. They would start cheering him no matter what. It'd have been like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin admit that he made a terrible mistake becoming a heel. But, you know, we did got some comedy stuff out of Stone Cold Steve Austin for a short period of time. And then Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know, but you got to look at John Cena real quick, man. John Cena's been stale for ever since John Cena's been a babyface, he's been pretty stale. He's been real stale and everything like that. So, you know, it's time for a little change in John Cena. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting this smiley John Cena never give up attitude for the last 12 years in WWE. And, you know, yeah, John Cena needs to switch up there a bit, man. He needs to switch up there a little bit. Now, John Cena most likely probably won't come out in his blue shorts no more or wearing the t-shirts. He'll most likely come out dressing up in suits from now on. That's what John Cena will probably be dressing up as. So wearing those blue jeans and all that stuff like that, short blue jeans. I think John Cena's not gonna no longer. I think John Cena's no longer gonna do that. I really think he's no longer gonna do that kind of stuff. But yeah, man. I don't I don't see anything wrong of turning John Cena heel. I really don't. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, give it a chance, people. For those who dislike it, give it a chance and see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think we're going to get that much out of John Cena as a heel. You know what I'm saying? He'll do a lot of talking. He'll piss the fans off, and which that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting to see him come out there and cut a promo and tell the fans how much he was sick of them for the last 12 years. And John Cena said, "Hey, I got tired of you guys." So that's going to be new and fresh coming out of John Cena. So a lot of people is missing the point, man. Like, John Cena becoming a new heel. I mean, John Cena becoming a heel is fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Something new. Something new he can be saying. I don't expect John Cena to come out and talk like Stone Cold Steve Austin, and no, I don't expect him to do a lot of swearing. But it's a fresh air for John Cena to, a little fresh air. Freshen up John Cena's character there a little bit. But yeah, we're probably gonna see a heel Cena until WrestleMania. If WrestleMania is his last match against Cody Rhodes, that's probably the last time we'll see John Cena though as a heel. So John Cena probably agreed to it and saying like, yeah, I can be a heel for a short period of time. So he probably gonna be a heel for a short period of time, guys. And he'll be inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame sometime next year or a few years later. So yeah, him becoming a heel is not gonna hurt John Cena. All you John Cena fans out there need to give up and stop crying about this stuff, about John Cena turning his back on everybody. It is what it is, people. That's the problem with wrestling nowadays, man. Some of you wrestling fans out there don't want change. Y'all want things to remain the same. Hulk Hogan, he had to freshen up his character. I know Hulk Hogan and John Cena are two different people, but Hulk Hogan, he had to turn heel. He had to do it, man, because fans was getting sick of him. You know what I'm saying? He had to freshen up his character there a little bit. So I don't blame John Cena wanting to freshen up his character. You know what I'm saying? Freshen up for a while, give us something new for a change. I think people need to get over it for a fact. They really need to get over it. Who knows? John Cena might turn on the Rock at WrestleMania. If Cody Rhodes beat John Cena at WrestleMania, who knows? John Cena could probably give The Rock the attitude adjustment in the end. He probably would do that. So it'll probably only be just for a short period of time of John Cena just being a heel, in my opinion. I don't really see him being a long-term heel right here. I really don't see it. Because even if John Cena does lose at WrestleMania, yeah, he's going to be gone for a couple of months and then be brought back and be inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame, and then fans going to cheer him. So, but we'll see though. We'll see. We'll definitely see though John Cena becoming a heel. But I mean, we'll see how far this heel stuff is going to go. Is John Cena going to become a 17-time WWE champion? I don't really know. Now that he's a heel now. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say though. So John Cena and The Rock teaming up, putting Rock and John Cena together makes sense. They both Hollywood stars, so it makes sense. So we'll see where it goes from here, people. Anyway, y'all, peace.